What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is G. Glad to have you all back here. And today we have a video of sweaty tryhards getting pretty much a taste of their own medicine. But before we get into that video, let me make a quick reminder that if you would like to support me and all of my YouTube adventures, you can definitely do so by liking this video. It'll help me out tremendously with the YouTube's algorithm. And if you're new to the channel and you want to know what I'm all about, I am simply just a guy that likes playing video games, mainly FPS games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Destiny. So if that's something that you'll be interested in watching, consider subscribing. It's completely free and you can always unsubscribe at any time. But with that being said, let's get straight to the point of this video. Right, so like I mentioned, this is going to be one of those clips where I didn't intentionally try to, be a sweat myself. It was literally me just trying to test out the Titan, because if you recall in my previous video, I did make a video in regards to the Titan from the Infinite Warfare era, where that gun is pretty much the AIDS of that game and people are still using it to this very day, ruining the little small community that's left over. So I figured, let's jump into Black Ops 4. I do recall they have a Titan LMG on this game as well, so here we are using it. I didn't want to switch out, but this was actually the clip that you're seeing here actually is a video after, I think this is the 4th game I tried to really play with these tryhards in this lobby, and really just trying to not let it get to me. But as you can see here, we get absolutely destroyed. I actually don't do that very that bad, considering I am using a Titan in a room full of sweats, just using VMP, silent VMPs, and the Tempest and the Zero specialist. So I didn't do that bad actually in this clip. But this next clip that I am going to show you does take place in a firing range where I absolutely just get annoyed. This is probably going to be like the 6th game that I play with the same lobby, and they continue using the same shit. Out of those 6 games, I get absolutely bodied because of them using that. I'm using like a naked ass Titan with like maybe like a reflex sight and I think FMJ on there. So it really doesn't have that strong attachments whatsoever. So yeah, so in the next clip, I get absolutely, annoyed with them, just thinking they're so good, and obviously the clips before I did record, because I do like to get a few games into, my gaming, so I can get kind of warmed up. But a few games prior to that, like maybe the 2nd or 3rd game, they absolutely destroyed us. I think we only got like 30 score. I went super negative, and they got like strike teams and all that. So they were pretty much being really sweaty, and it was just really annoying. But I didn't want to switch out because, like I mentioned, when I have nothing to gain, there's really nothing for me to really sweat for, because my LMG moments are long behind me, man. Like I'm already in that age where I'm just like really just trying to play for fun. Like I'm not really old actually. I'm like in my early 20s, so it's not like I'm like fucking 30 or something like that. But I'm just like not in that point where I'm trying to be competitive. I like to play different types of games, so I don't want to just focus on one specific game. So my whole tryhard sweat phase is long behind me, so I don't want to be so sweaty and all that. But as you can see here, I do switch out to the micro MG 9mm, because I feel like that is the most cancerous guns, and these guys want to be cancerous. I'll play the game, I'll play with you, and I'll be cancer with you right back. So right off the bat, when I switched out to this, I immediately began to destroy these fucking people. They're like, I don't know, like I was doing pretty decent with the Titan in itself. So that's one thing. When you're decent at the game and you don't have to rely on a single gun, you can pretty much dominate people, regardless of what gun to use. It really just falls on your teammates and how bad they do. So if you're using a gun that isn't, as OP as it like the VMP, then you can still do pretty decent. But because you are using a normal gun that isn't as strong, you're just pretty much doing your part, but you're not picking up the slack that your teammates are doing. So that's pretty much where the difference really comes. When you're a decent player, you can still do pretty good, but you're still gonna lose because your teammates are pretty much dog shit. But when you're using a cancer ass gun like the micro MG or the VMP, you can pretty much dominate the whole lobby and carry your fucking shitty teammates in the same time, and you'll probably win. So as you can see here, man, I'm absolutely just destroying these kids. They're like, they don't know what the hell they're doing anymore, and they're doing pretty bad. I think like only one person in their team is doing pretty decent. I think it's the Tempest guy. I think his name is like SSJ Gogeta. I'm a huge Jambosi fan myself, so yeah. So it felt bad beating down a fellow DBZ fan. But hey, man, you have to stop being so fucking sweaty, man. Like, seriously. And yeah, so I absolutely completely started destroying these kids, and it's just like, what else do you want? Like, there, I just basically expose you guys. You guys are dog shit when someone else tries. They literally, like I mentioned, they literally beat us like every game that we were using up to that point, because I was just using the Titan. I didn't want to switch out, but I figured, you know what, I gotta get a clip in. I haven't really got a decent clip with the Titan because these guys, don't allow me to get a clip with the Titan because they're just sweating every freaking game that I get in. So I just had enough, and I needed to make another video for my other channel. Again, I do make other video content on my main channel, so if you guys are interested in that, all that good stuff is going to be on the description. So if you guys are interested in watching my main channel, I do talk about news reports and current events. And when I say news and reports, I mean like news, like what's going on in the real world, not like gaming news. So again, if that's something that you're not going to find interesting, then it's probably not going to be for you. But if you want to kind of have like a different variety of different games and news of what's going on in the world with gaming footage, then definitely consider subscribing. But yeah, like I mentioned, I needed to get something recorded for that channel, so I just I was just annoyed. So you know what, let me just go ahead and just try and completely wipe the floor with these fucking kids. And literally, they get absolutely bodied, and it was pretty satisfying in the end. Surprisingly, I didn't get a message. I expected them to kind of send me a message, because as soon as I beat them, I literally backed down and booted up the next game that I needed to, record footage for. And I thought they were going to be like, oh, why did you back out? Or, run it back. Like, a lot of these tryhards always do that when, you absolutely destroy them. But, yeah, anyways, guys, I just want to make, just a short clip here. I just want to show you guys how easy it is to destroy, shit players. I just rely on one single gun. Unfortunately, I didn't get that much footage of the Titan. The Titan is a pretty decent LMG, so I don't want that to kind of, reflect badly on that gun, because like I mentioned, I did do pretty decent using the Titan. It was just my teammates that were just constantly letting me down. But I will definitely try to upload another video using just the Titan specifically. I don't know when I will do that, considering that Vanguard is dropping in just a matter of days. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty tricky to see how how often I'll be doing more videos of old school COD, like Call of World War II, Black Ops 4, and Infinite Warfare, where when Vanguard is already dropping in just like what, 3 days, 5 days, or 4 days. I can't remember when it's gonna drop. Yeah, but actually 3 days. After 3 days, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video that long, so I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, peace out.